Can I not just like easily download something from Discord? Oh, I guess maybe. All right, we're almost ready. Okay. All right. Oh wait, I need to automate more of this. Maybe I'll look into a. Maybe we'll do some vibe coding as well today. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right. I think that's everything. I'll probably need to grab a Coke in a minute, but let's get started. All right. Very loud. So today, how's it going, everybody? First off, today we are going to be doing a few things. So for Lift Bro, I want to do recommended sets. So those are basically just like a list of sets that kind of get recommended to you. So right now we have 2 sources, and I want to get those set up. But to start that, there's currently a PR up to do this entire refactor. So I just want to do a little bit of cleanup on that refactor, like ensure that the database migration is going well, and that there's no issues. So I'm just going to do some like backups from my phone and kind of run through that. And then also I need to grind a Path of Exile character up to level 65. So she is 40 right now. And yeah, I'll be doing that a little bit as well if I ever get stuck on something, or if I ever just want a little break. Yeah, we did that on Friday and it was super fun. Okay, so where are we right now? So we are on the workout section refactor. I have my local model all loaded up in case I need to do anything or give me any ideas. Do some investigation for me. And now what I want to do is take a look at the PR. It's gonna be a little bigger. Man. Nick is going crazy. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. I don't actually need the model right now, so we're gonna push that away. Let's take a look at what we have. So order section queries by sort order. What file is this? This is exercise. The song is like really messing with my head right now. I don't know why, but it was like, okay. I think we're good now. No, yeah, that song is totally fine. Maybe I'm just hungry. I did not have lunch yet because I want to eat it. I'm going to the gym tonight, so I want to do. I'm not showing my screen. I already moved over to this stuff. That's my bad. Yeah, so maybe I just need to eat. Okay, so what do we have here? The issue is get all exercise sections. Where exercise ID is equal to exercise ID. Yeah, get exercise section. And then get exercise sections. So what does this think it should be? Oh, add order by. That's the issue. So it just wants me to add the order by sort order. Am I doing this anywhere? No, I'm not doing this anywhere. So then... Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that there. Because the exercise section's by workout ID, so that's everything within a workout. So those are going to need to be filtered on the. Excuse me. All of this is going to need to be filtered in the front end anyway. So that's something that I'm not super sure I need to care about. Okay, but this is good. I have solved that. Is this also set? No. So this equals null has been working. When before is null, before equals null evaluates to null, and the query returns no rows. I'm not going to touch this. Oh, and then I go ahead and touch it. Just because I'm not super sure. Like, I'm using this null notation everywhere, and I have gotten this comment a few times with multiple models, but like this null stuff is working everywhere else, right? So I'll need to do some testing before I actually move ahead with that. 8 hidden conversations. Do not attach ambiguous legacy sets. When the same movement occurs in multiple exercises or workouts on one date, this subquery has multiple candidates, and limit one silently chooses one. Okay, this is a potential... So, exercise section ID. select ID from the exercise variation, and then we merge in exercise, we merge in workout. When the same movement occurs in multiple exercises or workouts on one date, we pick one. Okay, so this is actually this is like the bug that I'm actually trying to fix with this solution, right? Because when I have multiple, it gets very confusing. So that is the bug I'm trying to fix. So this is the bug that the refactor is trying to fix in the past. I'm just going to outline this for like if anybody happens to look at the PR. In the past, multiple, the same workout, same movements on the same day was very buggy. This is solving for that. I need to make this assumption for this to work. So what is it suggesting I do? Yeah, I mean, if the codes. Oh. It's just going to return null otherwise. I need to make this assumption. Otherwise, like, this isn't going to work for nearly any user. Non-single rep sets from 1 rep max. The case only changes ordering. Still assigns rank 1 when no Right, so this, we're creating it. Wait, where do we? Else -1. So what's happening here? The case only changes ordering. Ordering row number. Still assigns rank 1 when no rep equals 1 row exists. The result, arbitrary multis map to movement 1 rep max. Then wait else -1. No, but it passes in -1, and then we do it descending. Oh, but we still fetch 1. Reps ordered by weight. Descending. How does that solve this? Oh, it's moving the case out. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then reps order by weight, descending. Yeah, so does this work? Oh. Is this how this works? So then I also have to go over here and change it here. Had a trailing comma there. Did we build? Seems like something went wrong there. I mean, we're gonna run into an issue. I don't think I need this create view here. It feels weird to have that create view there. Oh, Queens of the Stone Age has a new album or a new song. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Not sure. Oops. Unknown failure. Not enough space. Is it because my actual drive is full? I don't think that's true. Alright, now I guess I need to... So we'll just launch a different device. And I also need to create a new backup with LiftBro. Hey, look, the backup now. Throw that over to LiftBro. Excuse me. We're just going to download this. When's the last time I launched this device? Just copy and drag. So you can copy, like you can drag things over to a device, which is nice. So this should have this in downloads. Nope, why are you not there? There we go. So this should actually crash. Yeah, okay. So that is fine. What I want to actually do is fix comments. I'm just gonna merge this down into the previous thing anyways. So what I'm like the previous commit, so I always like doing things in one commit. It's just the way that I like working. So now I need to go to main. Let's sync. Let's clear app data. We need to clear app data and restart. Alright, I'm gonna go get my lunch. Just gonna grab that quick. Back in 20 seconds. We got an Eggy in the hole. Partner makes one for me every morning. Always delicious. I'm gonna use Hot Ones Los Calientes hot sauce. Crack the yolk. Come on. There we go. Let's dip the egg in it. Dip the bread in it neat. Okay. Now we should be able to restore. Oh. That's not good. How did that go? I'm gonna finish eating this quickly. There we go. Breakfast / lunch. Okay, what's going on here? Expected beginning of string. Expected beginning of string. I got this. So where are we restoring? restore use case. Here we call the backup. And what does this file look like? So here's the JSON. Oh, I didn't reinstall. That was the issue. I'm still running the other version. That's the issue. Fixing. The backup also really needs to be fixed on that other branch now that I'm running into this. So maybe that's something that I look into. Why is this taking so long? Why is there this Gemini? Get away. Get away. Get away. Why is this taking so long? And then it immediately finishes. Okay, yeah, so that's an issue because downgrading. Why? Downgrading database versions. So now if I restore, we are good to go. So that works fine there. Now what I want to do is I want to go over to the workout section refactor and sync, and then we will run, and then we need to fix the backups. Then we need to fix the backups. Sure. All right, I was gonna check. So there's some potential vibe coding I was going to do today. So I want like something where I can just from my Stream Deck like call ADB commands, and I've generated some other things. So like now I could, there was no soundboard plugin, for example, on Linux that worked, but now I have. Right, like now I have my own soundboard. Right? Sorry, didn't mean to bash the mic there. Because that was just something that I really... Why did that? Why was that an issue? Oh, because right, there's this legacy idea. Maybe this is what we really just need to do today. Okay, so Litbro keeps stopping. So I add column. That's fine. Flow still fetches unallocated sets, but they no longer contribute to colors. That's it. I need to get rid of like the unallocated sets thing anyways. When selected workout exists, save replacement workout without its existing warm-up or finisher. That is an issue. This is also an issue. How do I do this? SQL delight. Make fields nullable. Migration. Making a column not null in a migration with type alias. What? Is that how I do that? This is like set not null. Is that how that works? Why is the Gradle build still running? Shit. Okay, alter column. Near alter. Alright, let's... Oh, no, I don't. I do not want to run Gears Tactics. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I don't even know if that will run. It might crash my computer. It probably won't run. It's a Microsoft game. Did I close that correctly? I think I did. Alright, so... Ugh. No, I want... You can go away. I want... Come on! Why do you not... Ugh. Stop. Copy. Paste. The copy, like using... I can't go back from using Vim at this point. Like I've gotten way too used to it. I love it, but like copying and pasting away from Vim and stuff, I don't know if it's like Omarchy or if it's Hyperland, but it's really frustrating. Alter table, exercise section, alter column, primary movement, ID set null. What's wrong with this SQL? Oh. Is that? Oh, wait, text. Requires, so alter column. SQLite with specifically SQL Delight as the ORM doesn't exist at all. Handle this. Depends on where you are writing the SQL. So I'm also... You're writing a migration, and you need to change the columns nullability. I have to execute a SQLite table rebuild pattern. Right, I think I've done this before. So I am actually... I am actually doing a migration on this table in general. Can you help me? So basically, I need to. I thought this was going to be the problem. So I need to like create a new table, drop the, and then like move everything over, and then drop the old one. I did this before in a in one of the. I think it's movement. There was something that I needed to. Yeah, so like I created movements and then I inserted everything over and then I got rid of everything. It might be that these had to be required or something. I forget what it was. But yeah, so provide the full migration from variation to section. And then exercise here. I actually find, and then exercise section. The second image is the new model. Assume the old model had the other fields, obviously. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so that's what I have to do. So within 14, instead of doing all of this rename, so we're adding name, we're adding sort order, we're adding reference section ID. Yeah, so they all have null reference section IDs because I don't know what that is. The sort order defaults to 0, but it should be auto incrementing based on the thing. Ooh. The sort order should increment across sections with the same exercise ID. Is this possible within this migration? I think it should be. All right, sweet. So yeah, we have to create this table. Which we have, this is the same one as here, right? Yeah, so we're doing the same create table. And then instead of doing all of this, we drop table exercise variation. But before we do that, we do this whole migration. So what's actually happening here? So we insert everything in and then we select all this stuff, right? So, okay, yeah, so we're selecting the ID, the reference section, the movement as the new thing. Yeah, I wanted to make it nullable. So one thing I'm not doing in the UI, I just realized, is that there's a, like right now I'm always just showing the primary movement ID because that's going to be what somebody has set up. But they can name the section, which I haven't changed, right? So what I should do is, yeah, what I should do is have the primary movement ID as like the placeholder, and then if you tap into it, you can start editing it. But that's a UI change. That also doesn't really matter for now because it's also technically an added feature. But I am going to copy this and we're going to paste this here. Paste. Linear movement ID. This should run now. Still error, eh? Huh? Select. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, it should just be replacing these two things. Okay, so now I want to go back and look at bench press, bent over row. So we did these in different, that migration didn't work. Because everything was duplicated across each. That one worked. But basically, like if I have a like A and B section, shit, yeah. Whatever. I'll figure this out. So what's going on here? Bench press, pendulary row. Because I forgot to put in the rest of it. So we did bench press, and then I'm assuming chin up and Bulgarian squat. So it's pinching everything in. So what's happening here? So the movement ID is the primary movement ID. The exercise ID is what we have there. So we're passing through the exercise ID. The movement ID is becoming the primary movement ID. The name is null. So each section is merging over correctly. Sorry. It's also showing 0 RPE. so an exercise has a section. Yeah, so the exercise just has a section. What happens if I like add an exercise here? Something weird is going on within the workout interactor. Or was it the changes that I made? So this change wouldn't impact the other stuff. This one wouldn't impact it. I did do that refactor here. So we get all sections. Here's the issue. So I was showing the list of this. This is the issue. It's not with the migration, or at least I don't believe it's with the migration. I wasn't filtering based on the exercise ID, so I updated this. So before this used to be called n times, and it was a query that was just fetching the list of sections. So now I fetch all the workouts. All the sections from the workout, but I just forgot to filter them based on the exercise when rendering them here. Yeah, so now this is showing properly, right? See? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. And that is what I did. We did back squat and bench press. And on Saturday, I just did a little conventional. I also did farmer's carry, but I forgot to. All right, cool. We're looking good. Let's look at some more comments, shall we? So this is an issue with the workout calendar screen. What's the issue here? So they're not saving the finisher, right? When selected workout exists. When selected workout exists, save a replacement. Oh, we create a new workout. So So this isn't the right solution here because I really should be. I think there's like a 2 workout or something, but I think I just call save here. Oh, but that's for each set. Yeah, I'll need to look into that a little bit more. Should each live in a corresponding named file. Whatever, that's fine. Every set is mapped with recommended equals false. A subsequent 2 workout therefore emits an empty recommended sets. I am working on recommended sets today. That is moving into its own PR. The populated sections have no movements. Yes, that's a preview issue. That's okay. I am going to push this. I am going to tell CodeRabbit to review. Looks like there's some issues with it and main. So we're gonna rebase and then test doubles. Use the simplest. I want both, but I do want to go into the agents MD and just fix the spacing. No. There we go. There we go. I mean, it's reviewing the right thing. The merge conflict isn't an issue, so it's still going to review the right code. So I think what I'm going to do now is, okay, so there's the backup issues that I need to fix. So let's try and, so the migration works. We tested that. Everything seems to be fine. Now I need to test restore. So if I restore this, we get a big old crash. Expecting strings. So what I ended up doing is I just tried to decode from the backup, and if that fails, then I decode from the legacy backup. So where is this failing? All right, PR checks, test and lint, that makes sense. Why is this failing? Why did we need to sync? Oh, I guess I added some stuff. Oh yeah, I added documentation and stuff like that. Can you run? Oh, I was hitting the wrong buttons. That's why. That's why. I guess we can undetect. Okay, so we hit this one. Okay, so that does fail. And then we try to migrate. Okay, so now it crashes. So we crash on the legacy backup. And then, okay, so we are crashing on the new stuff. So what is the issue? Is it... expected strings, so we have legacy workout, legacy log, legacy set, legacy variation. Was this the issue? Expected beginning of string, but got... lift name. Oh, this is a string. This needs to be... I guess it just put in category like a maniac. All of this legacy migration was generated, so that's why there's bugs. Legacy variation lifts. Wait, that would just be that. I don't even need the list by ID anymore. Haha! Eat that. I didn't do format. Right, still crashy. Unknown variation. Unknown key. What? Right, because this became it's variation ID, but this is movement ID. So I don't actually need the Emax 1 max reps Max reps, latest sets. I don't need those. Is that how I use that? And this can go on class. Okay, cool. And then I ignore those there. And we good. Oh. Because I also want to create like a backup. Because I'm storing way too much stuff in the backup. Like I don't. All of these nested things don't need to be there. Because even when we save movement, it doesn't, like the movement doesn't save all this other stuff. I really need to fix my interfaces to handle that. Because right now I'm just like, whenever I call get, I just return the domain model, which makes sense. Then when I call like save, I set the domain model. But like you can't. Not everything on a domain model is settable, so maybe I should make like a write model or something like that, or like a modifiable. Okay, so put a store, still crashy crash. Where are we? I need a legacy set. And then this is going to be variation ID. Do I need any of this other stuff? I need all of it. Although a legacy set does not have an exercise section ID. So now we have the legacy set here. So now I need to, where were these functions? Migrate legacy. Why did I do it this way? Why? Fill class constructor and then fix yourself. Come on. Tempo, lset.dates, lset.notes, lset.rpe, lset.mer, lset.bodyweightrep, lset.video URI. There we go. So that creates the sets. And now, legacy variation sets. So resolve sets. There we go. Instead of using the legacy sets, we just use the new sets that we've mapped. So, encountered an unknown key variation sets. Oh. How is it so this bad? Like I thought this would be like a pretty easy task for AI to handle, where it's just like, hey, yeah, take this JSON and map it to like this new model. All the names are the same. Here's the migration script that I'm using for the database. Enjoy. Yeah, this is just a variation set. And that had to be there. So we're just gonna fetch it by ID. And then the movements. I don't actually think these matter right now when we save a section, because all we really need is the primary movement. So I'm actually going to get rid of those. Right. Exercise repository when I save. And when I save a section, yeah, we just get the ID and then the reference section and everything. And the reference section is always going to be null in this case, so we are good there. Come on. Oh. And this is expecting legacy variation sets. So this is expecting this. Where's the ignore? Yeah, because all I want is the variation, and then because I don't need the sets or the movements. Because the sets. Oh wait, no, I do need the sets. I do need the sets. I do need the sets there because these are the things. So this is going to be, oh wait, no, this is not an OB set. This is a legacy set. The reason I need the sets is because I need to be able to identify which ones belong to which thing. And since they get stored like this, I think that's shitty, but that's okay. And then we have sets by ID. I don't understand why this is a type inference failed. But it shows that the type is totally fine. Must be mentioned in the types. Oh. There we go. Wait, can I? No, I need to get the ID. I don't actually mind this pattern where basically what I do is I map everything first into like a hash map, and then I'm just like, all right, so now once I have all the hash maps, I just like find the ones that I want and then like map it to the ID that I actually care about. It's not what I would have done, but it's I don't hate it. So legacy variation set has an exercise ID. What field do we have, I ask? So it was workouts, exercises, variation sets. Why was that not being stored? Let me just check another one. So exercises. Yeah, it wasn't storing the exercise ID. Luckily, I can grab it from the parent exercise here, but that's scary. I mean, that's all going to change once I merge this, so I'm not too worried about it, but still crashing. encountered unknown key exercises. Oh, right. The exercises. Do I care about this? Because the workout has them all. Or is that where... Yeah, they still don't have the exercise ID here. Okay, cool. Sick. It did work. All right. Gotta fucking make that thing for Sarah. You watch the movie Hopper? Hopper, yeah. She squishes a bug by slapping it like that. So that's where that comes from. Anyways, okay. This is sick. I am going to commit this. I am going to remove the work in progress tag from this. And then I'm going to be right back. We're going to look at what CodeRabbit commented on. We're probably going to fix some tests, and then we're probably going to switch over to some POE for a minute, and then jump over to recent workouts. Yeah, let's do that. I will be right back. Ugh. have arrived with nourishments. All right, let's jump back in, shall we? Shall we? Okay, so the backup seems to be working. Let me just double check it with my actual. It is a backup of mine. All right, all this seems fine. I know there's like the weird bugs there with the lines. And then let's go into workout. All right, none of the sets saved. Okay, the workouts didn't populate properly. So the workouts have. Let me migrate the legacy. Excuse me. So for each workout, we make an exercise. Primary movements. And then when we're mapping the movements, we're mapping the IDs and everything properly. That lift is just a category, which is going to cause problems in the future, but I'm ignoring it for now. That's fine. That'll get handled by my model later. Okay, found a bunch of problems. Reference those sections that passes directly reachable, view the workouts, delete, dangling exercise, accumulate in the sets table. Prior review flag the equivalent risk for section deletion is fixed via the cascading flag on delete. I don't necessarily want to delete sets in this case, or do I? I'm gonna keep that one up for now. Section loading silently drop, tempo hold and up. Those LB set, legacy set. Review the new section path will show use the tempo default hold up instead of the persisted values. What? That's a crazy catch. How is that not going through? Okay. That's resolved. Workout section, card dispatches delete, but the string says all sets in the workout will be deleted. Section level deletion to avoid users misleading users about data loss. Okay, so we actually are. So then we delete all the exercises. So get by workout ID. Join. Join exercise section. Where join on, and then how do I do this? I just go the ES exercise section dot. Am I spelling this wrong again? Yes, I am. So I want to is equal to. I can just fucking copy this. So what I want to do is just do this. How do I... I don't know how to do this off the top of my head. So what I am going to do... Oh wait, no, I only have the ID. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna fix this. I'm just gonna look at the other ones quick. Index user AD prefix no longer matches the filtered list. I am going to clean this up anyways. It's fine. I know I did that. Speed state underlying set list compose thought reattaches member state to the wrong row after a set is removed added. Okay. These are issues. Okay, let's continue with this. Delete all, so we just delete both of those, and then we don't delete any of the, this is just basically like drop tables. Delete SQLite delete from table with join. First one table. What? Why is it using? What? Index limit, not order, where, not using. Basically what I want to do is this. I want to do this, where, oh wait, no, I need to do this over here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do is this. What I want to do is this. So I'm gonna copy, paste. There we go. Right, okay. That's how we do that. Oh, this doesn't need that there. And I think we're good there. So now we go back to get back a lot. And now we run, and then we SQL set SQL. Oh wait, did the generation fail? Oh. Where did I? Oh, I did 2? Okay. I did 2 of the same. I didn't get rid of the old one. I didn't do anything weird there, right? Yeah, no, I just added. Okay. And then I'll get rid of those changes, because I don't need those changes. Okay, so now we go to SQLite data EDS, yeah, exercise data source, and then set queries, delete all for exercise. Exercise ID is ID, so that solves that problem. I didn't mean to push that. Okay, so now what is the issue here? We have the workout calendar interactor. We are doing a double bang bang here. So this shouldn't ever be true, right? Because, well, no, that's actually, because if I delete a movement, there could be orphan sets in some situations, and I wouldn't want to crash the app. How do I do this? So I want to, so I'm grouping them by this, and now I need to just force the to so filter to destination of M. How does this work? Appends all entries matching the given predicate into a mutatable map given as the destination. Okay, so I could do like mutable map of. Right, and then this would be movement to list of LB set. So map, and then how does this? Whoa, is it a? It's a predicate of just the pair. Okay, so. Why is this predicate not working? From my understanding, this should work. So I filter to a mutable map of. I just wanted to do it in like a fancy way, but this is a way of handling it. So instead, I just filter on the key not being null, and then I map the key as well. So solves it, but yeah, okay. So it fixes that. Workout interactors. So what's this issue? The copy workout uses the yeah, so we use the application scope. So copy workout reuses original set IDs and stale section references, corrupting the source workout. So, okay, what happens? We copy workout. Those are not actually saved yet. So those are recommended sets. This is okay. This is okay. Because the reason this is okay is because when you save a section, it does not actually save the sets that are stored in that section. You have to like store a set itself with the correct ID, which is a little counterintuitive based on how the delete works, but it is the API right now. So that's fine. Show options dialog. This is in the workout section card, I'm assuming. And visibility are remembered inside the for each indexed without a key wrapper. Since delete duplicate set, both dispatched in the same block, mutate the underlying set lists. Imposed positional sort recycling can reattach this remembered state to the wrong row after a set is removed added, causing incorrect values. That makes sense. So this issue, I can either tag it to the ID or yeah, this is key to the set. So that's how we're gonna do that. So I could move this out, but the problem is that I actually kind of want this to be per set. It's just something that's in the compose slot table, right? Like it doesn't actually really impact anything, as far as I'm aware. So that's resolved. That is everything. Now we're going to do some detect. I'm gonna start running POE. Did I run detect format or detect? Now we run detect. Ooh, workout screen cyclomatic complexity. We are just going to baseline those. I don't care to fix them right now. But yes, that is definitively true. Okay, now let's run our tests. Oh no. I have made some massive refactors on this branch. This has broken my tests. Can you investigate the work required to, I guess I should do this up here, fix my test builds? To run the tests, use Gradle W test. This is all running on Dante. A lot of the other streams I've just been using Big Pickle, so now I'm actually using Gemma E4B, so we'll see how it does. A little more jittery today. Anyways, okay, we'll still kind of run. We'll see what we can do. Maybe it's the campaign or something. Could be bases as well. So I want to at least get done Act 3 today, and then there's, yeah, I really am just like grinding the. So the next key item that I want to equip is I have a. I'll show it to you once we load in. Let's see how this is doing. It's working away. This is running like poop today. I wonder what the difference was or is. Is it like crazy jittery for everybody else too? I mean, it's not like that bad for me. Yeah, this might not be a POE day. It's gonna be this bad. We'll just finish this section and then activate 3 additional. Find the control mechanisms. Would it be through here? I've only ever beat the POE 2 campaign once, and it was this league. Every other time I've tried, I haven't really gotten past Act 2 or so. So me remembering where everything is going to be very unlikely. Okay, now we're... So the thing that we're doing here that's a little bit weird with this build is I do not think that this is a good build. I think like a good build should be able to last a little bit. Like this is, I've died so many times with this, and it's a very terrible boss killer. But the reason is because I'm speccing into a lot of, so like I want to equip Mjolner, right? Which is a one-handed mace that lets me just cast crazy amounts of lightning spells. So I'm playing a sorceress, and I'm going heavy into like spell damage and intelligence and just like stacking stats because I need 200 of each intelligence and strength. So I'm kind of finding nodes for that. And then supplementing with some dexterity over here. But once I get to level 55, I'll be able to equip these gloves, which should be able to give me all the dex that I need for any of the support skills that I want, because I really don't need dex other than that. Determine where the failures are occurring. Okay. Now it's project architecture module. That the Master Refactor break changes. Public API. Contract validation. Fix API contracts between layers before touching. Test fixes and validation. What? This is not doing what I want. Read actual stack traces from the failing test. This is non-negotiable for an accurate plan. I can't read that itself. Maybe I do just switch back over to. I need to figure out like a model that has good tooling with this. Because I really enjoy just using like Big Pickle, right? Because if I like do this again. Like, let's see what this outputs. No provider available? Okay, it just broke for a second. Oh yeah, so it's already running Gradle to see the failures. Yeah. I'm gonna let this run. I'm gonna see what it results in, and then I'm going to run this also on Gemma and see what happens there. Just to do some comparison. Where's Alva? Turn to encampment and find Alva at the base. Oh, right, because I reduced all the water. So the reason I'm not running Gemma right now is because I can't run two Gradle tasks beside each other. But if I see this... It's like depending on the amount of monsters or something. I'm actually relatively... Oh, I see it's chugging. Oh, now it's fine. Just needs to like load all the shaders or something. So yeah, this build, it's not really a boss killer in any way, but once I get to 52, so like my goal is basically I'm going to do as much elemental damage as possible, and I'm stacking fire into lightning damage with the gloves that I'm going to equip, and they actually give like pretty decent stats too, so I think I'll be able to kind of carry them pretty heavily into late game. But what's Simon doing here? Or Oswald? Why did I say Simon? All right. Yeah, I like did. This now has sections, so I basically want to like outline all the fixes that are required there. Didn't realize I would hit the button. I would actually have to like pull it. But I would just go boop. I need a frost core. Oh, right. I remember this section. I need a surprisingly large amount of... I mean, I guess it makes sense to need a lot of blacksmith sweatstones. They increase the power of... they increase the quality of... One sec. Of armor, and you just I swap out a lot more armor than I swap out weapons, for example. You also just have a lot less weapons equipped, usually. And the other thing too is like, so what makes this build hard is that, like right now, I would, if I was playing a Sorceress realistically, granted this is the first time I'm ever playing a Sorceress, like I would stack cast speed quite a bit, right? Because I would want to be attacking much faster than I am. But once I equip Mjolnir, like I don't need cast speed at all because the cast speed is instant. It just happens when I hit the correct energy. So I actually want attack speed. So I'm really just going for stats, and then I'm gonna try and solve all these other things with either items or I don't know, something else. And this build can do a lot of damage, like once I actually start using the teleport ability. Oh, I also haven't socketed a lot of these gems because these gems are going to be socketed into Mjolnir or into Thunder God's Wrath. So it doesn't actually matter. Like they're not going to be socketed in the future. I mean, I guess I just have like infinite sockets, so I don't really care. I don't think I can drop that now that I picked it up. Oh, I don't actually want to open that. I only have like 80 energy shield. It's not much. So might as well open it. I mean, a ring's never a terrible idea to pick up. And my current rings are fine. What am I doing here? I mean, I might as well just use this. I almost picked up the scepter, but that's a different build. What am I doing here? Clear out the molten vault. Oh, there's a little Little exy poo over here. Get out of my way. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh wait, no, I didn't go the right. I didn't go the wrong way. Yeah, this build is also not very tanky because I really haven't been paying attention to gear. I just kind of equipped the best. Oh right, this boss. I think I'm actually going to be fine with this boss. Do I need anything? I mean, I might as well do this. I have supports. I've already filled all my supports. That goes away. Uncut spirit gem. I kind of want to save that. I don't really know what spirit gems I want yet. I'm probably going to do a bunch of the heralds. Just to like attack faster and go bang, bang, bang.